Betty White is experiencing her own personal renaissance, fueled by fans who could be her grandchildren. But comedy is timeless, and she gets the joke, as Vicki Maybury discovered when she went on the town with the last of the Golden Girls.
Betty White in Life with Elizabeth.
She's America's resident Golden Girl and funny lady. At 91 years old, Betty White shows no signs of stopping. The comedic icon got her start as the title role on Life with Elizabeth show when she was just 32 years old, and from there her career only blossomed. White also acted in The Mary Tyler Moore Show and eventually moved on to The Golden Girls, portraying the sweet and hilarious Rose.
Can you believe that backstabbing slut?
Nowadays, White is doing more than just her two current TV shows, Hot in Cleveland and Betty White's Off Their Rockers. She has been starring in commercials, had televised birthday bashes, and even hosted Saturday Night Live.
Facebook is a great way to connect with old friends. Well, at my age, if I want to connect with old friends, I need a Ouija board.
Many say that this is almost the renaissance of your career.
I've been working steady for 63 years, you know, but everybody says, oh, it's such a renaissance. Maybe I went away and didn't know it. But
Okay, 1, 2. Though she is known for her acting, White also has a passion for animals. Stemmed from her parents, White has always been an animal lover, and it shows. For almost 40 years, White has served as a trustee of the Greater Los Angeles Zoo Association. She has devoted her time to the zoo and its animals by helping to conserve endangered species in the wild and taking time to speak with the public and share her affections for the furry creatures.
Do you feel like if you weren't an actress, you would be working here at the zoo?
oh, growing up, first I wanted to be a forest ranger, and girls couldn't be forest rangers back then. And then I thought, oh, but I want to be a zookeeper. Well, back then, girls weren't zookeepers either. But I wound up a zookeeper.
And what a fantastic zookeeper she is. Her enthusiasm for animals is clear in her interactions.
Here's Billy.
Come on, darling. Come on, sweetheart. Good boy. Good boy. Well, thank you for coming up here.
Betty White has passed up TV and movie roles because of her refusal to promote animal cruelty in certain scenes.
There's a certain breeding age that it's a very, very serious situation. But we'll find her for you, Billy, I promise.
You're going to find him you're like a matchmaker.
Absolutely.
Like the elephant matchmaker.
Betty is truly following in the steps of her real-life hero, Charles Darwin.
You are pretty adorable, but I bet you know it.
It is easy to see the spark in her eye as she shows her affection for nature and living creatures.
Baby. I'm thinking of breeding them.
Both of the animal and human variety.
That's a nice.
You're driving through here or you stop and all these people want to take your picture.
Oh,
and
they're all so nice.
They're young enough to be my grandchildren almost.
Oh, well, I'm the oldest old broad on the face of the earth. I'm 88 and a half. And a lot of these people, the kids have grown up with me, and their parents have grown up with me, and their grandparents have grown up with me. I'm a fixture as far as they're concerned, so that's why they kind of feel that we're, close.
And she's very much a fixture, someone that we have all come to know and love. Her comedy is enjoyed by people of all ages, as seen on her award-winning comedy Hot in Cleveland, a show that unites women from past TV roles.
Victoria's having a senior moment.
Betty White is having anything but a senior moment.
That's not a phone, dear.
We're just singing them off. I mean, this stuff just comes to you, and it's a little bit risque.
I have a bawdy sense of humor. I have to keep my mental editor awake at all times, and sometimes he dozes off.
Anything in showbiz that you want to do that you haven't?
I always have one answer for that question. That's Robert Redford.
You mean you want to star opposite Robert?
That's not necessarily what I meant, but if that's works for you, fine.
That very same raunchy and outrageous sense of humor is the same one that launched her successful career so many years ago.